Hi students, today I am going to present before you an outstanding personality from Indian Armed Force. He is the hero, he is the war hero of 1965. He is the most courageous person from Indian Air Force. He is a person of profound knowledge about the Air Force, and he is a personality with great knowledge and who had taken his knowledge into application level, who has done a great role in defeating Pakistan in 1965 Indo-Pak War. He is none other than Arjan Singh. Arjan Singh is a 5-star ranked officer. He is the only one 5-star ranked officer from Indian Air Force. In this chapter, we can see why Arjan Singh received the 5-star rank officer award. Why how he attained to this position, and then we see about his military career, and the last part we will see about his political career after the retirement. Let us read and understand the lesson, which will be very much inspiring for every one of us.
Unit 1, Chapter 3, on the wings of courage. In the introduction, I told you it is a short presentation on Air Force Marshal Arjan Singh, an outstanding personality of Indian military. This is the picture of Arjan Singh. Okay, he is the Arjan Singh. Okay, let us go to before going to the lesson, a glance through the ranks in Indian Air Force, which will be helpful for us to understand more clearly this passage about the Arjan Singh. I am given in ascending order. When one joins in Indian Air Force in the flying section, he will be appointed as a flying officer. Our Arjan Singh also was first appointed as a flying officer in Royal Indian Air Force when he joined in the Royal Indian Air Force in the year 1938. The second promotion after the flying officer will be promoted to the flying lieutenant. Then flying lieutenant can get the promotion to the squadron leader, and the next promoted rank is wing commander, and next promotion rank is group captain, and next promotion rank is commodore, and next promotion rank is air vice marshal, and next promoted rank is air marshal, and next promotion rank is air chief marshal. The last one, the highest post in descending order, the first rank is marshal of Air Force. This is a unique and an outstanding honor given to an officer for his outstanding performance. And here we are discussing about the Arjan Singh, who attained the Marshal of Air Force rank, and he is the only officer to attain this rank. Okay, so when we are going through this lesson, we can divide this lesson, or we can divide this passage into 3 categories. Okay, first part of this passage is talking about why Arjan Singh was given the Air Chief Marshal rank. Second part is talking about his military career, and the third part is he is talking little bit about his political career. Okay, let us come back again to the lesson. See, Air Force Marshal Arjan Singh, an icon of India's military history, will be always remembered as a war hero. They will be always remembered by whom? By the Indian armed force, as well as the the people of India will be remembering Arjan Singh as the war hero, who has successfully led young IAF. What is meant by young IAF? Because in the year 1965 in Topak time, our Air Force was very young. Because in 1947 only we got the independence. 18 years only completed after the independence. So our IAF was very young. And this is the picture of Arjan Singh during the Indo-Pak War in the year 1965. Okay, and let us go again. The only officer, see second paragraph, which start like this. The only officer, see that is we have to notice again and again, to attain the highest post of marshal. The Air Force, equivalent to the Army, 5-star Field Marshal, and equivalent to that in the Navy is Admiral of the Fleet. That is not mentioned in the passage, or in the textbook it is not mentioned, but we have to know that one. And Navy is the Admiral of the Fleet, and in the Indian Army is the Field 5-star Field Marshal, and in the Indian Air Force is Air Force Marshal. Okay, and from again come back to the text. Only one officer who could attain the post of marshal, 5-star ranked marshal. Okay, Air Force Marshal. Okay, that is the Arjan Singh. And it is next, it is talking about he was a fearless and exceptional pilot. That is why he was given the 5-star rank, isn't it? Otherwise he will not be given, isn't it? He was exceptional, isn't it? No one till 2020 could attain this rank. He is the only one, only the unique one. That is why exceptional. And one of speciality of him it is he had flown 60 different aircraft. See, 60 different type of aircraft. No one will be there such an Air Force officer in the history of Indian Air Force who had flown 60 different types of aircraft. Okay, he played a major role in transforming IAF into one of the most potent air force globally and fourth biggest in the world. His contribution to the Indian Air Force is monumental to the list. The IAF grew with him. He was an epitome of military leadership in classical sense, and it is therefore not surprising that he was honored with the rank of Air Force Marshal, former Vice Chief of IAF Kapil Kakset. This is the picture of Kapil Kak. Let us see once again the evaluation of what he has done. Okay, he played, who is he? The Arjan Singh, a major role in transforming IAF into one of the most potential air force in the globally, isn't it? And the fourth biggest in the world. See, as per the Google and as per the textbook, it is said that Indian Air Force IAF is the fourth biggest air force in the world. That means the first biggest air force is the US Air Force, and the second biggest one is the Russian Air Force, and third one is the Israeli Air Force. That is a question mark before us, a small country and but very powerful one in the world. And the fourth one is Indian Air Force, and the fifth one is the Royal Air Force, British Air Force, Royal Air Force. And we have to imagine our growth. See, once we were under the Royal Air Force, okay, we were called as the Royal Indian Air Force before the independence. Now we overtook them and came to the fourth rank. And to the the sixth biggest air force is the China's air force it is. And actually when the tension was going on between the China and India in the LOC means line of control, in now you know that the tension we are reading in the newspaper and we are hearing in the TV news about that one. Now I have done a comparative study of the armed force of the India and China, then I understood the fact that Chinese air force is far more equipped than that of the India. I don't know why the Google say Indian air force is the fourth biggest air force in the world. Okay, let us forget about that matter. And his contribution to this, to attain this position, is unforgettable. Okay, we have to remember that, because when he was joined in the IAF, so IAF after the independence, we were a child, isn't it? We were an infant, not a child. From infant to the fourth biggest air force in the world, that position, if we could attain, it is because of the Arjun Singh. That is not said by me, it is said by former vice chief of IAF, Kapil Kak. Okay, he was the epitome means the perfect example of military leadership in classical sense, and it is okay. And so, considering all this contribution of Arjun Singh, he has given the award, the highest or topmost rank in the Indian Air Force. That is why there is no surprise in hearing or that he was to know that he was honored with the rank of Air Force Marshal. Okay, this is a comment made by the former vice chief of IAF, Kapil Kak. His photo is given there. Okay, Arjun Singh was honored with the rank of Marshal on the Republic Day in the 2002 by then President of India, K.R. Narayanan. This picture shows the award giving ceremony, and you can see in the hands of Arjun Singh the 5-star rank award. Okay, then two officers, namely Sam Hormuzji, Framji Jamshidji, Manekshaw and K.M. Kariyappa. They were two generals. They were honored with the rank of Field Marshal. Field Marshal is the 5-star rank in Indian Army. This is Sam Manekshaw and this is K.M. Kariyappa. These two officers from Indian Army respectively received this honor as the rank of Field Marshal. This is a 5-star rank. But from Indian Navy, unfortunately, no one had attained this highest rank. The highest rank in the Indian Navy is Admiral of the Fleet. Unfortunately, no one has received it. Actually, this 5-star rank was established in United States in the year 1944, and Indian Army also it is adopted. I told you it is given as an honorary rank, and it was awarded to a person from Air Force or Army or Navy for that particular person's outstanding performances and his contribution to the entire force. Okay, then let us continue with the textbook again. And next paragraph, it is a comment said by Kak. I told you, Kabil Kak. I already shown you his picture. And he continues with his comment. Known as a man of few words. See, this Arjun Singh was not a chatterbox. Known as a man of few words, he more than words he was showing in the action. Singh was not only a fearless pilot, but also had profound, what do you mean by profound, great, isn't it? Profound knowledge. He was having profound knowledge about air power and applied it in the wide spectrum of area. Applied, okay? Not only some people are there, they are very knowledgeable, but in case of application they are failure. But here, this man, Arjun Singh, was a knowledgeable person, as well as he could apply his knowledge into wide spectrum of area. Singh had assiduously means working hard and showing careful attention to details, led the IAF during 1965 war and denied success to the Pakistani Air Force, though it was better equipped with American support. Better equipped, isn't it? They were having better weapons than that of Indian force. Okay, why means I told you, you know that the situation during 1965 in the world politics, there were actually two superpowers in the world. One is America, USA, and the other one was USSR. So between them there was a war, not a direct war, it was a proxy war. It's called as a Cold War. And in the Cold War, many countries supported America. They were called the NATO, and their association it is called, and many countries support the USSR, especially the countries, those who were the former communist countries of the Europe. But the China was not the part of the USSR alliance. Anyway, our Pakistan was supporting America. So America was also in return also supporting the Pakistan. So Pakistani weapons and their aircraft and everything was given by the America. So American equipment, you know, that far better than that of the USSR at the time also. So India was supplied by the USSR. Okay, and actually India was not a supporter to USSR. India was in the non-aligned movement along with the Egypt and many other countries. We had started a non-alliance movement, isn't it? And that all you are studying in the history, politics and so on, that I am not talking about that much. Anyway, here our question is, even though Pakistan was better equipped, we could won the war. We could defeat the 1965 war. In 1965 war against the Pakistan, we could defeat the Pakistan. His most outstanding contribution was that. Who's most outstanding? This Arjun Singh. Actually, in a book written by K.S. Nair, Forgotten Few, it is clearly describes about the Air Force contribution in 1965 war and in the World War II. Then we were the part of Royal Indian Air Force. Clearly mention about that. Actually, this Indian Air Force, at the time Indian Air Force Chief was Arjun Singh. He got the permission very late from the then Defense Minister of India, Y.P. Chauhan, and within an hour, without using complete force, because we cannot withdraw the complete force from China border. Without taking the complete force, within an hour we could defeat the Pakistani entire force with the help of the Indian Air Force that was led by the Arjun Singh. That is why the Arjun Singh is known as an outstanding person, and that is why he is called as the war hero of 1965. Okay, then commenting on, I told you YB Chavan, then defense minister, commenting his role in the war, YB Chavan, then defense minister had written, Air Marshal Arjun Singh is the jewel of person, quite efficient and firm and excitable, very able leader. This is a comment made by the YB Chavan. Commenting means the officially praising, isn't it? Officially praising the contribution of Arjun Singh. Okay, this is a picture of YB Chavan, then Defense Minister of India. Okay, in 1944, the Marshal led a squadron against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign. Arakan is a place name in Myanmar, former Burma. Okay, and you know that 1944 speciality, it was the World War time, and this Japanese force was in one side, and this British force was against the Japan, and of course Indian Air Force was a part of the Royal British Air Force, and this Arjun Singh was a squadron leader. Squadron leader is a rank in the Indian Air Force. Okay, and in Arakan campaign, what happened? He was flying his squadron and flying close to air support mission during the crucial Imphal campaign. Okay, crucial Imphal campaign later assisted the advance of the Allied force to Yangon, formerly Rangoon, and in recognition on his feet, in recognition of his feat, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. What is this Distinguished Flying Cross? This Distinguished Flying Cross is an honorary award given for the outstanding performance. Okay, and this is given for an outstanding performance to an armed force officer. Okay, and it is given to Arjun Singh by Lord Mountbatten. Okay, Lord Mountbatten, he was the supreme Allied commander of Southeast Asia, and he was given on the spot to him. That picture you can see, this is a picture shown there to here. It describes about that one. It is given him for his heroism and extraordinary achievement while the part of aerial flight. Okay, he was participating in aerial flight and accepting the contribution and accepting the recognizing the contribution of Arjun Singh on the spot itself by the Supreme Command of Allied Force. Lord Mountbatten has given the Arjun Singh the honorary rank of DFC, Distinguished Flying Cross. And the remarkable thing here is, he is the first Indian pilot to have received it. He is the first Indian pilot. This is the picture of DFC, and he is the first officer. Actually, this Distinguished Flying Cross award was also started by the US military, and US, it was first awarded to the US Army officers in the year 1928. Singh, okay, that is about 1944 war. Now let us begin with the Arjun Singh military career. Singh was selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course at Royal Air Force, Cranwell, in 1938 when he was 19 years old. See, at the age of 19, he joined in the British Air Force. Royal Air Force he joined, or British Air Force he joined as a pilot, flying officer at the age of 19. He is retired from the service in the year 1969, 25 years after the independence. 22 years after the, 3 years after the independence. Singh is little bit about his birthplace. Singh was born on April 15th, 1919 in Lalpur, now in Falsabad, Pakistan. Earlier it was the part of British India. It was the Punjab. It was in the Punjab province, and now it is in the part of the Pakistan after the division. Okay, and completed his education at Montgomery. Now that is also in Shahiwal in Pakistan. And his first assignment on being commissioned was to fly Westland YP biplanes. Biplanes means this is an example of biplanes in Northwestern Frontier Province as a member of number 1 RIAF. RIAF means Royal Indian Air Force. Okay, and a flying officer. I told you he started as a flying officer in the Royal Air Force, and he was the part of number 1 squadron. Okay, and then after a brief stint with the newly formed number 2 RAF squadron, where the marshal flew against the tribal forces, he later moved back to the number 1 squadron as a flying officer to fly the Hawker Wing, and he was promoted to the rank of squadron leader in 1944. Okay, see, and for short span of time, when number 2 squadron, it was the squadron or Royal Indian Air Force squadron number 2 was formed, Arjun Singh was appointed in number 2 squadron, and later he was moved back to number 1, where he was a flying officer, and where he joined first, and then he got the promotion to the squadron leader in the year 1944. For his role in successful leading the squadron in combat, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross in 1944. I told you about the Distinguished Flying Cross, what is, and about its details already I given to you. Another honor received by Arjun Singh soon after independence on 15 August 1947 was he was given the leadership of flying past over 100 aircraft over the Red Fort in Delhi. It was a great honor for him, because on first Independence Day, when the Prime Minister of India, then Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, was hoisting the flag, Arjun Singh was leading the 100 aircraft in a flying past. What is a flying past? A ceremonial flight over an aircraft passing over a place here on the Red Fort. This is another honor received by Arjun Singh. After his promotion to the rank of wing commander, from squadron leader to wing commander, immediately after the independence, he got the promotion to the wing commander. He attended the Royal Staff College at UK, and immediately after independence he commanded Ampala. Ambala is a place name in the Punjab. It is a place name in the Punjab. It is an air base. Now it is the our commanding office it is, and in the rank of, he was appointed in Ambala in the rank of a group captain. Okay, after attending a training from the Royal Staff College, UK. Again in 1949 he was promoted to the rank of Air Commodore. Okay, in 1949 he got the next promotion as the Air Commodore and took over the Air Officer Commanding, AOC, Air Officer Commanding of an operational command which later came to be known as the Western Air Command. Okay, he got again promotion from Air Commodore to the Western Air Command. Later it is came to known as the Western Air Command. Now it is known as the Western Air Command. Earlier, Officer Commanding Air Force. Okay, again Singh had the distinction of having the longest tenure as an AOC of an operational base, initially from 1949 to 52 and again 1957 to 61. After his promotion to the rank of Air Vice Marshal, he was appointed as the AOC. Okay, that is Air Officer Commanding in Chief. AOCC means Air Officer Commanding in Chief in an operational command. Towards the end of 1962 war, 1962 war was between India and China. He was appointed as the Deputy Chief of Air Staff. He got again promotion as the Deputy Chief of Air Staff, and he became the Vice Chief of Air Staff in 1963. See his promotion immediately. Every year he was getting the promotion. He was overall commander of Joint Air Training Exercise. This is another honor received by him. Siksha, that is held between Indian Air Force, Royal Air Force and Royal Australian Air Force. It is another honor received by Arjun Singh. Okay, then on 1st August 1964, in the rank of Air Marshal, he was appointed, and the Marshal of Air Force Arjun Singh took over the reign of IAF. Okay, he became the Chief of IAF Indian Air Force in the year 1964 on August 1st. At a time when he was still rebuilding itself and was gearing up to meet the new challenges. Okay, he was gearing up to meet the new challenges of the Indian Air Force. Gearing up means getting ready, isn't it? Indian Air Force was young at the time, and he was trying to make it is the one of the world famous and world best Air Force. That was his challenge he has taken, and he was rebuilding it. Okay, and Singh was the first air chief to keep his flying currency till his CAS rank. What is his flying currency? Isn't it? Flying currency means up-to-date skill and experience of flying aircraft. That means as the chief of air staff, he was flying the aircraft. This is a rare and a unique thing, because when an officer reaches at the CAS, usually his eyesight may be weak and he may not be able to fly. Whatever the commanding officer, whatever the talented man, he may not be able to. But the one thing it is, he was keeping the flying currency till he was CAS. That is a unique thing about the Arjun Singh. One reason is that at the age of 44, he has become CAS. From, if you are looking at the history of Indian Air Force officers, we can understand that none of them has reached at this post at the age of 44. Having flown over 60 different types of aircraft from pre-World War second era biplanes photo I shown you, to more contemporary guns and Wampers. He has also flown the transport aircraft by Super Constellation, and he has flown 60 different types of aircraft during his tenure in the Indian Air Force. That is another unique thing about him. Many unique things are there. He is the first officer to attain the first and only officer to attain the Air Chief Marshal, 5-star Air Chief Marshal, 5-star rank, and he is the first Indian officer to attain DFC, Distinguished Flying Cross Award. He is the first Indian officer who led the flying past over the Red Fort on Independence Day. He is the first officer who keep his flying currency till his CAS, and he is the one of the greatest officer and who has flown 60 different aircraft. Okay, in 1965, when Pakistan launched its operation Grand Salam with an armed thrust targeted at the vital town of Aknur, Singh led IAF through the war with courage, determination and professional skill. He inspired IAF to victory despite the constraints imposed on the full-scale use of Air Force compact power. I told you in the earlier also that actually in 1965 Pakistan launched its operation. It is started by the Pakistan, okay, and they named it as the Grand Salam. They were sure of that they will be able to defeat India. Their aim was to capture the Jammu and Kashmir. So they first done their attack on Aknur, a army base, and there was a huge loss as it was an unexpected attack from the Pakistan side for Indian army. The next day, what happened means, next day itself, the Pakistani Air Force attacked two Indian air bases, one in Kashmir and next one in the Punjab. Then Defense Minister called the chiefs of air staff, military general and Navy officers meeting, and Arjun Singh was given 1 hour time to take the action. The Arjun Singh, with his courage, determination and professional skill, inspired IAF to victory despite the constraints. What is constraints means? Restriction. Constraints means restriction imposed on the full scale use of Air Force compact power. We cannot use the full scale use of aircraft because we have a problem with the China also. If full force is taken means China will attack India. Without the help of full force, full scale use of Air Force, Arjun Singh easily won victory over the Pakistan. Okay, then let us see some of the awards, most important award received by the Arjun Singh. Arjun Singh has received a lot of awards, and the most important and the greatest award of India he was given. The Singh was awarded Padma Vibhushan for his outstanding leadership of the Air Force during the war, right, or during the 1965 war. Subsequently, in recognition of Air Force's contribution during the war, the rank of CAS was upgraded. Arjun Singh became the first Air Chief Marshal of Indian Air Force. That already we have discussed about this one. This picture is the award given to Padma Vibhushan given to Arjun Singh by then President of India, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Okay, he remained a fire to the end of his tenure in AF. That already I told you. Visiting forward bases means safer areas at the border and flying with the squadrons. Okay, he retired in August 1969. Thereupon he was working as a ambassador to Switzerland, and he was the lieutenant governor of Delhi from 1889 to 1990, and in the year 2017 on September 16th he passed away from us. Okay, and actually having been a source of inspiration to all personnel of armed force through the years, the government confirmed the rank of Marshal to Air Force Arjun Singh in January 2002. This is already I discussed you, and making him the first and only 5-star rank officer with an Indian Air Force. I told you, once again I repeat, he passed away from us on 16th September 2017. He will be remembered till the end of the earth as a war hero among the Indian armed force, and he will be there in the mind of all Indians. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day for all of you.